In this episode, we're going to talk about how everything in the world is bad or evil, or I guess why it is, or why some people think it is. What's up, everybody? This is Josh from Practical Theism. You know, in the 3rd century, early 3rd century actually, there was a heresy known as manicheism. Now, this heresy pretty much taught that everything in the material world was bad. Basically, this dualistic belief system stating that good and evil are equally powerful, and that material things, yes, material things, that means you, created being, are evil. Yeah, seriously. In fact, this was actually a derivation of a larger known heresy at the time known as Gnosticism. Now, Gnosticism teaches that the natural or material world will and should be destroyed, total annihilation, by the true spiritual God in order to free mankind from the reign of the false God. There are many other tenets to Gnosticism as it rises from the Greek word gnosis, or gnosis, or knowledge. This idea signifies a knowledge or insight into humanity's real nature as divine, like their true nature is divine, it's not material, leading to the deliverance of the divine spark within humanity from the constraints of our material existence. So, why does Christianity reject vociferously this idea of manicheism, or that everything in the world, the material universe, is bad? The short answer is because Scripture speaks wildly against this idea. I mean, look all throughout the book of Genesis. God saw that the light was evil. Wait, is that what it says? I mean, this is the point where you shout heresy. No, that's not what the text says. God saw that the light was good. God called the dry land earth, and the basin of water he called sea. God saw that it was good. Every kind of plant that bears seed and every kind of fruit tree that bears fruit with its seed in it, God saw that it was good. God looked in Genesis 1:31 at everything he had made and found it very good. 7 times in Genesis 1, God creates and declares it good. This idea that all of creation is bad or evil needs to have some sort of foundation, and we certainly don't find that foundation in Scripture, or reason, for that matter. I mean, think about it. What on earth would give you the idea that you as a person are evil? I mean, that sounds like a pretty dismal disposition or position to have for yourself. I mean, that being said, the church would not suggest that the created universe is evil or bad. I mean, to the contrary, it tells us that it's good. But there is always a balance. Any good of this world that is taken out of order can quickly turn into an imbalance. But when we focus on the transcendent good, that is God, life remarkably falls into balance. The church makes an awesome statement in paragraph 299 of the Catechism. It says this, quote, "Because creation comes forth from God's goodness, it shares in that goodness. And God saw that it was good, very good, for God willed creation as a gift addressed to man, an inheritance destined for and entrusted to him. On many occasions, the church has had to defend the goodness of creation, including that of the physical world." End quote. Is everything in the world bad? No. But because of sin, because we choose to prioritize the goods of this world as the prima bonum, or the first good, rather than prioritizing the creator of all the good as the prima bonum, or first good, and the one from whom all good things come, as James says, quote, "Every good and perfect gift is from above," end quote. Because we choose to allow other goods to replace the creator, our life falls wildly out of balance. So it needs to be rightly ordered, with the Creator at the helm, and that is when we see a glimpse of the remarkable life that we were made for. From all of us here at Practical Theism, we'll catch you next time. But before we do, make sure you pound that subscribe button, hit that like button if you'd like this content, and we'll dish more of it out for you, and we'll catch you next time.